one going. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start his drive. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Once again, Irving. He's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Irving on the inside give. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
59!
Irving gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown, Vikings.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure and find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Working quickly here.
That's good.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hurts now on 4th. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Washington, first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Hurts yet again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Irving hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Big 20. Hey, easy, easy.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
They stick with McCaffrey. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. He's got Sutton complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up a first down too.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The play fake now hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
If you're going to go play action, Kate, you've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. All they set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Going for the pistol, Stafford. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, here's Stafford. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set. 250.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Monday. Go 20. Hey, 70. Take it.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Hey, 5-0.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
6 on the play. It's now 4th
Stafford
down.
gonna go on 4th. Well, caught by his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 28-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. 50, 50, 20. Drill right, 22. 20 hot.
Stafford's going to throw once more. It's caught, Ferguson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. A minute 58 to play. We have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 40 got. 40 got.
They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
180. 10, 10. 59. Easy, alert. 20 hot.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Almost, blue 60. Hey, give me a radar.
Oh, we've got a collision in the backfield, Brock. That football's out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This from 28 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll double their lead to 6.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Awareness. Awareness, so critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set of downs from 37. From the gun, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good.
It's on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this is coming the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders tie it just before halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take the lead on that successful kick. Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them will start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Made down the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Monday. Hey, bitch, what's that? Omaha, 180. Like 7.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on second down. On the give, it's Miller. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Commanders in the dime set for this third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Catch is made in close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Set! 180!
Fourth down, here's Stafford. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Ryan Diablo there on the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of